This is the third tournament this summer that I've covered, with an additional fourth coming up, the Warships Classic Tournament this coming weekend. You're doing that too, right?
I am not.
You should be.
I don't know. I'll look at that later. So the green team, I'll learn these team names eventually.
Go
Is
for
the
it.
Salem Napoli again, which is a strong comp.
That would be the Disciples of Dolphin Princess. And opposing them to the south, this Hotspot in the Brawl setup is going to be Team MOGUS, which is comprised of a Salem and a Des Moines. Des Moines with unique upgrade and rudder shift, and Salem with rudder shift and reload. Interesting.
I have not seen Team Mogus yet.
Really? I thought you saw them last game.
Was that the SCCC? Was
Yes, sir.
seen them one time.
Or yes, ma'am. Sorry.
You're
Yes.
fine. I'm one of the guys.
No, I'm used to saying sir. I apologize.
I join rooms all the time, and it's gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. So I just yes and move on.
Well, fair enough.
All right. Well, Mogus is separating a little bit, which is good, but the Salem's going to go behind that very long island, and that is going to take him out of the match for quite a while. I don't think he can clear most of that island.
Yeah, that's a problem. But if you look at it, Team Disciples of Dolphin Princess are doing the same thing. Machine in his Salem is also going down this side. So it's essentially going to turn into a Napoli versus Des Moines. So if that happens, it's going to come down to essentially a Des Moines versus Napoli.
This is big brain time.
And this is indeed big brain time. Machine starts with an early radar in the Salem. Now, this is a T-Rex radar. If he was in a Des Moines, he would have caught the enemy Salem. Mogus' Salem, but not.
Okay, so when Red started capping A, he popped the radar, but his radar's only 8.5. So
Yes. So
and it is the Des Moines actually getting the cap.
Well, it was, but then Patton gets on the cap to stop the point game, which is smart. Machine Salem have now discovered each other. Salem on Salem action. As Machine kites away. Now, kiting away is typically the stronger position in a competitive 1v1 environment. Patton detected now by Littorio's Des Moines radar. Machine using his super heal. Is Patriot, what do you think about the situation? You think that John Blair's gonna win? Or do you think Machine's gonna win?
Machine will probably finish off John Blair just healed, but he'll probably finish him off. Question is, Napoli's charging in to try to distract Littorio's Des Moines. If he's successful and it goes back to a 1v1 versus the Salems.
I'll tell you, Machine lost a lot of hit points for this. A lot.
He did. DCP in 3, heal in another minute or so.
So Patton is now charging in with the Napoli. Sap secondaries will chew up Des Moines, but Patton's got to be careful with this Napoli not to give too much broadside to the Des Moines. Got to be very careful what his angle is here, as he can bounce Des Moines AP with the right angle, which I think he's found.
He's also stopped, which is good. The Napoli, if he had kept coming forward, the Salem would have had very nice shots.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Patton's not going to keep going at this point. We're at the point in the tournament where a lot of these cruiser players know when to stop and when to back up. The big question is, will Machine get back into this game? As he's already starting to fire his shells at the Des Moines. With the superhero running, by the way.
And he's doing it dark for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Since the Salem is backed off, the John Blair is backed off. Machine
Yep.
can stay dark.
And this is what the tournament's all about, right? It's forcing 2 versus 1s. And this is a 2v1 right now.
We'll have to see what the Napoli does, and does he utilize his smoke, and how.
The problem with smoking right now is it removes his ability to see the Des Moines. So I don't think he's going to smoke. He is healing right now. And I think the Des Moines is about to go. There it is. Okay. Can the Napoli do some damage into the Salem and slow the progress down while Machine gets into the cap? Okay, there he goes. So it's Salem versus Salem at this point.
And they're relatively even on health.
Yes, they are, although it's worth noting that I feel Machine, well, yeah, they're very even. Wow. Machine does have the ability to get a B cap, though.
John Blair could heal a little bit more.
Machine getting some shots in to John Blair Salem as John Blair moving forward.
Machine will get B cap.
Nope. He gets there's the decaps right there. It's reset. So it comes down to who's better at killing turrets. Will Machine kill John Blair's turrets, or will John Blair kill Machine's turrets? At this point, that's what both are looking at. Machine's already lost 1 turret.
It was noted if it ends in a draw, they replay.
No. It's a permanent. It's a permanent as they smash each other. Ends in a draw, as you said, so it's going to be a replay. Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you said this is a draw? And it's going to be replay?
And it should be the same ships, same map. We're just going to try it again. That's what I was told.
Oh my goodness. Rematch, same boats, no draw. Whoever has the most health wins if there's a ram again.
So that's like a screenshot of the finish line, and whoever has the most health right before the ram finishes is the winner?
Pretty much.
Well, now that they've played each other, they could deploy differently.
They
position
could.
Differently.
Will they? I don't know. Now, it's worth noting Machine is really in a bad spawn. He has to cut across the Napoli in order to get to that outside island. And the same thing with the enemy Salem, by the way, with Joe Blair's Salem. He's got to do the same thing. He's got to cut across the Des Moines bow. So, okay.
Maybe the spawn for it looks like John Blair's not gonna go for the eastern side like he did last time.
I mean, at this point, I'm just glad I got more dirty water, because I feel like I'm gonna need it. This has been a crazy match, guys. So it looks like... So, Dolphin Princess is sending Machine Salem to the same spot. This time, though, Patton is going opposite. Look at him in the Napoli. It's going for a wider attack versus... Oh, MOGUS. They're not sending somebody along that island chain this time, preferring to do Salem and Des Moines. I think they're hoping to catch the Napoli off guard. Patton's Napoli, right? And then just double team him.
So sending ASW out to try to trick one of the ships into...
Yep. Now, Patton putting the planes up might have already shown where Patton is in the Napoli.
It'll definitely give them an idea, yeah.
Regardless,
Yep,
he does go into the cap. Now, radar up by the Des Moines. He's trying to get to this little safe spot here. And if he can get to this safe spot and back up, he'll be able to get the cap for free. That being said, Des Moines is able to arc shells over the island, and Patton is in trouble as a result. Patton already burning his first heal.
And now Machine has wandered into the radar, so they know where he is.
Right. I feel like Machine has a really good opportunity to go into the B cap right now, but he's not going to take it. Instead, he's turning out in the Salem.
Napoli's now, or Patton's now dark. That little island that he's behind is every DD's favorite island in clan battle.
Now, here's the thing. So, he's going to be able to stay dark, but because of the fact that John Blair is Salem is in the A cap, there's no chance that Patton's going to be able to get any progress towards cap gain. So now it just comes down to Machine and what Machine can do. I really feel like MOGUS is going to attempt like some sort of assassination here of Patton's Napoli. Do you see that coming too?
Absolutely.
Hydro's up from the Salem. That will keep Patton detected.
Machine has a pretty good angle on John Blair if he can get the shots in.
Yes, I agree. But Patton's on a timer, and Machine absolutely needs to close that timer. Nice hits on the Salem. But Machine isn't going in, which...
That's a mistake.
I really feel like that's a problem. I agree. That's going to force Patton to move forward here.
Okay, Machine has stopped, or at least slowed to a quarter.
The thing is, by the time he changes and reverses enough,
yeah,
I don't know if it's going to be enough. Now, Patton is able to proxy spot John Blair's Salem, so there's that going for him. Machine realizing the problem and just going forward. Alright, Salem on Napoli. Can Patton make something happen with these torpedoes? John Blair, of course, has Hydra going.
Patton's going down. There's no way.
I really think so. I agree. Now, torpedo in the face for John Blair. He does take one. Can Patton at least trade? If so, Machine has a chance. If not, the answer is not. So at this point, MOGUS most likely going to advance unless Machine can find a way back in. Ouch. I really don't like this play down the 9-10 line, but okay.
No. In a normal clan battle setting, and especially after last season with the tier 8s and 9s on this map, that was viable. But in a 2v2, it just, you're taken out of the match way too much. And Machine is full health.
Right. It's like Machine is playing to save his star at this point, which you don't need.
No, he should have dove in the middle into B cap.
100% agreed. He had a good opportunity and he lost it. Well, at this point, Machine is going to just go in, but I don't.
He may finish off the Salem, but I don't. He'll be 2v1, so he's gonna drop like a rock when it comes to his health.
He absolutely needs to engage the Salem, get his broadsides, get him down, and then pop his super heal. If he can do that in that order, he'll be okay. But he's instead going the other way.
Giving
With this
broadsides.
radar.
Well, he's got Littorio running.
Yeah. But looking at scores, I mean, MOGUS wins on score in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 420! And John is going to go ahead and pop his Hydro as soon as it's available. Remember, Salem can either use Hydro or Radar. The machine now forced to give broadside to the Salem. And that's probably going to do it, as Citadel slap after Citadel slap, that takes care of it. Machine, yeah, goes down. Wow.
My Salem Napoli combo did not pull it off that time.
No, it did not.